Hi Arvinda,
Hello, sir.
my name is Sangam Kanna Yadav. I'll be assessing your profile today for the profession of chef for Immigration Australia, and you will be asked a series of questions pertaining to your experience. You'll
Okay.
have to answer them. If you do not understand any question, you can ask me to repeat it. And please let me complete my question. Don't interrupt me while I'm asking a question. So it'll create a
Yeah.
confusion. All right. And
Okay,
this
sir.
conversation is being video recorded. Are you okay with it?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. So can you please tell me your name?
Yes. My name is Arvinder Kaur Padam.
And can you please show me your passport?
Yes, sir. So this is my passport.
Can you please open the first page and show it to the camera?
Okay. Yeah. This
Can you
is
please
first
bring it?
page.
Okay, bring it a little closer to the camera, please.
Sure.
I'm not able to see it. The the page on your photo. The
Oh,
photo I'm
sorry.
not
Yeah.
able to see. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you.
And yeah,
All right.
thank you, sir.
So, Arvinder, can you please run me through your experience?
Well, I have more than 7-year experience in cooking. I can handle multiple tasks without losing my focus. I'm currently working in Shri Sampurna Hotel. I was joining this hotel in January 2018 as a head chef. But previously, I worked with the Grand Hotel and Restaurant. It is also a very well-known organization in Hyderabad. I had joined this hotel in 2011 as a chef de party and left this hotel in 2017 at the end of 2017 as a head chef or sous chef. So it was a great experience working with this such organizations.
All right. Mm-hmm. So, currently you're working in Sri Sampurna Hotel.
Sri Sampurna Hotel.
All right. So, what is your educational qualification?
I have completed my higher study. I did a bachelor in information technology from Khalsa College, Amritsar. So after that, I did certificate 4 in commercial cookery from IIBM. So
So,
so
from where did you
instead,
complete?
yeah. So I completed Steadfast Skill Assessment Academy.
You completed your Australian education from where?
Yeah,
From Steadfast.
Steadfast Skill Assessment Academy.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Arvinder. So, what is your day like at work?
You know very well that a career as a chef is extremely in demanding. Hello.
Yes.
Can you repeat this question, sir?
What is your day like at work? When you go to
Yes.
work every day, what do you do?
Yeah, okay. So obviously, so everyone know that a career as a chef is extremely busy and demanding. So, so in every day, so I go to the my hotels near about around 8 o'clock. Then I go to the kitchens. When we enter in the kitchen, first of all, we wear the clean clothes, we wear the clean apron, and wash your hand at least 30 seconds with warm water. Then, uh, then I have to see the kitchen that there is any dust or any cleanliness. Then after that, I have to discuss with my staff member. Then I have planning menu, estimating the food, cost of labor, and the most important part I did that I have ordering the food supply.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm monitoring all dishes at all stages of preparations, presentations. So if there is any issue, so we will
Mm-hmm.
discuss my manager, staff member, even dietitians.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
I
right.
can also do in the kitchen. I have a preserve and freeze the food.
Okay. How many people do you have in your kitchen?
Uh, well, Well, in my kitchens, there are 20 peoples, so
Okay.
including helper, cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
So, every restaurant is different, and the staff of number will vary depending upon the type of service, locations, restaurants. But in my restaurant, in my hotels, so we are total 20 members. So one staff member, waiter is available for 3 to 4 tables per shift, and
Mm-hmm.
5 to 6 staff members are available in back of house, and fews are available in front of house of the hotel.
All right. So you said that you decide menu, right?
Yes.
So what things do you consider when you decide a menu item or you decide your menu?
Yeah, it's depend upon. So I have to decide, and it's depend upon like a daily basis, weekly. If there is any occasions or events, so it's depend upon these type of situations. So if there is any event, then we have discussed the staff member, discuss the client. You can also give me some suggest me some items. So we have discussed him.
So
Then
discuss with your
after, yeah,
clients.
so after that we decide the menu. So if there is, we um, like we attend the occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you have like a feedback form where you get suggestions from your customers?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, feedback is depend upon the quality of freshness. So everyone know hygienic procedure, service staff, decor ambience, so and other parameters. So there are various type of feedback like face-to-face feedback, social feedback, mobile feedback, and form feedback. So I follow the form feedback. So I have experience, so according to me, that 40% of customer is not willing to give a feedback or give any message, negative or positive. So only 60% of client is willing to give a feedback positively. So I have to follow the procedure of feedbacks. I have distributed the printed feedback form in the customer tables and to obtain the feedback.
So you decide your menu based on the feedback. Decide after getting feedback from the customers, and also you
Yes.
discuss along among your team members also.
Yes. Also, I will discuss in daily routine. I have to discuss with my team members.
Mhm. So you said two things. You decide your menu
Yes. So
on the basis of the feedback that you get from the customers. Then you
yes.
discuss the menu with your team members.
Yes. Obviously.
What else you do when you prepare a new menu? What else do you consider?
It's like first of all we select the item.
Mm-hmm.
So if there are and select the persons, how many gathering are there in a hotel. So
Mm-hmm.
then select the quantity, quality of dishes, so amount of uh, item. So there
Mm-hmm.
are various things so we can do.
Okay. So you also consider the cost of the item.
Yeah, yeah. Cost is the
Amount.
most
Yeah.
important part.
So amount you meant cost only, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You also said that you train your staff, right? When you go to the kitchen every day, you talk to your staff, you said.
Yes, sir.
Every day,
So
what do you talk to the staff about?
like new staff members like that.
Yeah, yeah, new staff
New
members, your
staff,
old
yeah.
staff members.
So I'm always welcome to the new staff member with my heart. So first of all, again, I have explaining and enforcing hygienic regulations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we can take a 1 hour in every day to prepare a new dishes with new staff member. How
Mm-hmm.
to prepare and present the dishes to the
Mm-hmm.
customer. And secondly, um, lot of things I can do in the kitchen. So we work as a team member. So we work like the job is like a home. So we
Mm-hmm.
work as a team member. So we can also explaining the opening and closing procedures of the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, uh, so I'm also always forcing that cleaning is the most important part. So if your kitchen is clean, the customer growth is increasing day by day. If your food is hygienic, so obviously the reputation of the hotel is increasing.
Mm-hmm.
So day by day. So
Okay.
I will
So,
always
okay. So similarly, how do you train a new staff member on a new item?
sorry, sir.
You are incorporating a new item in your menu,
Yes.
and you have to train your staff, a new staff member, about the preparation of this item.
Yes, yes.
How do you do that?
So I can also said that. So we can take a 1 hour in every day.
Mm-hmm.
We can so after lunch, if there is no rush in the kitchen, or if there is no rush, so then
Mm-hmm.
we can take a time and discuss which item today we have to prepare.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about which menu item you're incorporating. You have already
Okay.
decided the item. Okay. You have already
Okay.
decided an item. For
Yeah.
example, you have decided some sort of any dish, any chicken dish, any grilled chicken item or
Yeah.
anything. All right. Now you have to train a new staff member on how to
Hmm.
prepare it, how to cook that
Okay.
item.
So I will give.
How do you train them?
Yeah. I will. So on that time, so I will give a demo. So I will
Uh-huh.
distribute it the work, like one is chopping, how to cut the halim,
Mm-hmm.
how to cut the chicken. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm also doing this. I'm also doing practically.
Mm-hmm.
First, I have explained practically
Mm-hmm.
to my new staff member.
So once you explain,
Yeah.
they are
So
supposed to
so
remember that.
before starting the work, so I will give a written material also.
Ah,
Because
that's right.
yeah,
Okay.
written materials, you can say that is the foolproof foolproof way to maintain the consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before I start the work, so I always give a written materials to my new staff member.
So give them all steps written on a piece of paper so
Yeah.
that they can follow that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You said that every day in your kitchen you also order food.
Yes.
Okay. So, what things do you check for when delivery of food items comes in?
Yes. So in every day, so I ordering the food supply. So
Mm-hmm.
when food items come in my hotel, so then definitely we have to check the quality of the food, like how much quantity of the items.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I have also checked the temperatures. I will check the there is some fruit is pulpy or not,
Mm-hmm.
like this. So we can
Mm-hmm.
also discuss the amount.
Mm-hmm.
Most important thing, check the temperature and the food is pulpy or not. Hello.
Okay. So you check whether the temperature, you check the temperature of the food items, you check uh,
Quality
the quality.
uh, and how much quantity
Okay,
of
the
the
quantity
item.
also you check. Okay, all right. So, okay, so you have ordered uh, some flour, wheat flour. All
Yes.
right. What
Okay.
things do you check when the wheat flour comes in?
Like wheat flour, first of all, we have to check the wheat flour is cleaning or not.
Mm-hmm.
The, there is I have to check only that wheat flour is clean or not, clean properly or not.
Mm-hmm. So, for example, if you order wheat flour and it comes open in a box, will you accept that?
Yeah. No, I can't accept that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can accept only no. Hello.
It is open in a box. It's open.
Okay.
The
It's
wheat flour is open
hmm.
in a box, and you have received it as it is. Will you accept that open wheat flour?
Sometime it's depend upon the matlab, it's depend upon the situations.
There is
Sometimes I
no
can
proper
accept it.
packing.
No.
There is no proper packing of the wheat flour.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Obviously, so I can't accept it.
Mm-hmm. So what do you look for it?
I'm always looking that the wheat flour is properly packed in the container,
Okay, so you also check for packing.
packing, and even check the expiry date, the
You also check the
manufacturing date,
expiry date.
expiry date. So
Okay.
even every staff member check one by one. It's not. So
All
it
right.
is all the member is responsible for this.
Okay. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. So in between, you were saying that food safety and hygiene procedures you teach your staff members.
Okay.
How do you ensure that these procedures are followed properly?
Yes. So we follow some protocols in the kitchen. So everyone follow rules and regulations. Every staff member, new staff member, because it's because we follow some hygienic procedures. So then definitely customer is attractive, uh, and
What kind of protocols do you follow?
so every staff members when enter in the kitchen wear
Mm-hmm.
clean clothes,
Mm-hmm.
cut the nails properly,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and secondly avoid touching food with bare hands
Mm-hmm.
and use disposable gloves
Okay.
before starting or after wash your hand at least 30 seconds with warm water. Use
Mm-hmm.
disposable gloves if change them if they become torn.
Mm-hmm.
Like a white jewelry in the kitchens, always wear a head cap in the kitchens.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So
So,
there are so many things you can say that.
all right. So, a staff member of yours, he falls
Okay.
in sick.
Yes.
Okay. Will you allow him into the kitchen?
No, we do not allow in the kitchens. So if they are suffering from any diseases, we don't allow. First of all, we can take a leave for 3 days. So when they joining the job, so first of all, I want to accept the medical certificate. If the
Mm-hmm.
doctor mentioned that he is willing to work, so then definitely I will allow. Otherwise, I can't.
What if your staff member is suffering from a disease which can be spread?
Okay. Yes, there are so many diseases like this most important sickness or cold, sneezing,
Mm-hmm.
cough like this.
So you do not allow people who are having all these
Yeah,
things. The
yes.
reason being?
So we follow the hygienic procedure. So bacteria,
Okay.
yeah. So cross contaminations is immediately in the food as well. So that's why.
Yeah. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. So you said that safety. How do you ensure that workplace safety is followed?
Yes, this is most significant part of the kitchen, even not in the kitchen, even the front of house of the
Mm-hmm.
hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So first of all, when we talk about the kitchen, a firefighter, fire extinguishers is
Mm-hmm.
mandatory in the kitchens. So
Mm-hmm.
every staff member is very well trained and how to use the firefighter
Mm-hmm.
before the fire break out.
Mm-hmm.
So without wasting the time to learn how to use the firefighter. So there are in my kitchen, not in my kitchen, in outside the kitchens. So there are five fighters are available:
Mm-hmm.
A, B, C, D, and K. A is used for wooden, plastic, rubber. Like
Mm-hmm.
B is used for oil, gasoline, grease.
Mm-hmm.
C is used for electrical wire. If there is any electricity's leakage or like this.
Mm-hmm.
D is used for combustible matter,
Mm-hmm.
and K is used for when there is a much more flame in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, K is the most important um, firefighter in the kitchens.
Mm-hmm.
Then, when we talk about the front of house or
Mm-hmm.
the dining area of the hotel, so I think we should always prefer to keep the floor clean and dry, always dry, because there is a lot of chances like there is someone slept and fall
Mm-hmm.
like it. So we
Okay.
always prefer
So what do you do in spite of doing all this? There is wet floor in your kitchen. How do you manage that situation?
yeah. So cleaning. So in my kitchen, cleaning must occur after every service session, after breakfast, after dinner, after
Mm-hmm.
lunch, after dinner. So we just use the cleaning equipments
Mm-hmm.
to clean the wet floor. So this is done by lower staff.
Mm-hmm. So, for example, the kitchen floor is wet
Yeah.
and all your staff is busy. There is a session going on in the restaurant. A service session is going on in the restaurant. Everybody is busy, and there is a chance that someone might trip over it. Someone might fall,
Fall.
slipping onto
Sleeping.
on the wet floor. So, how do you
Yeah.
manage this situation? What do you do?
So if the customer has slip or fall down, so then
No,
definitely
inside
I
your
will
kitchen, not
oh,
outside.
outside
Inside,
kitchen. Yeah.
inside your kitchen.
Okay. So how do you manage? Please repeat the questions. Yeah.
If there is
Hello.
a, what do you do when you
Okay.
have a wet floor
Hmm.
in your kitchen?
Okay. In your kitchen. So uh, so we use the cleaning equipment. I can say that. So it is this is done by lower staff. So lower staff is duty is only cleaning the floor.
Mhm.
Like it.
Okay. So you are lower staff, kitchen stewards, or people like that.
Like
They
cleaners
do
are
it.
always available in the kitchen. Two or three cleaners are always available.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not like a helper. They are not like a kitchen staff member. They are just clean the floor. This is
So you don't you put any signage there, like because your staff members are busy in the kitchen.
okay.
You don't feel like you have to put a sign there that there's wet flow here, do not come, or caution, anything like that.
No, no. I think I can't face any situations, but there is if it is so I can't face this type of situation in the kitchen. So always floor is dry or dry. I have to use the air dry. Even sometimes it's not available. So air
Mm-hmm.
dry machine. I have to use the air dry machine. So rather than um, using mop or anything else. So it
Okay.
is not my response. So I know I'm responsible. So it's everyone is this responsibility for all the staff member to clean the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So we will
Okay.
prepare.
All right. So similarly, I'll give you another situation.
Okay.
You have a grinder, mixer grinder, and it is leaking electricity.
Okay. So
What? How do you manage that situation? It is leaking electricity, and you have some work on hand,
okay.
which requires the use of a mixer grinder.
Yes. So a mixer, a grinder. So it's an essential tool in the kitchen. So without mixer grinder, we can take a lot of time for preparing dishes. But I do manually. Secondly, I will inform to my manager that related to the grinder that it's not working properly, and it passes the electricity. Thirdly,
Mm-hmm.
I have to mention the note. I have to take a one print out, and I have to paste that page near to the blender or mixer. So I have specially mentioned in the page that don't touch the blender, because when we touch the it can passes the electricity.
Okay, so you put a note, a cautionary
Yeah.
note on the mixer grinder that this is leaking electricity. Please do not use it.
Yeah, so we
Right?
will also inform to the
Okay.
manager, and so sometimes so fitter is available.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So coming back to food preparation, uh,
Okay.
what do you do to minimize wastage of food?
Yes. So we use so everyone use FIFO method, first in first out. So it's a very common method in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like so food should generally use in order it was bought.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, on this cell, uh, so I can place a new stock behind
Mm-hmm.
and use the existing or old stock, old items,
Mm-hmm.
firstly or forward. So
Mm-hmm.
on the other hand, in freezer sites, when you go to a freezer site, so we can place the new stocks, new item in underneath, and
Mm-hmm.
existing. So we use the existing stock to top. So also I have to check regularly check the manufacturing or expiry dates.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So now you are chopping some vegetables and fruits, and you have some leftovers. What do you do
Okay.
with them?
Yeah. So in every day, so there is some vegetables or fruits are left over. So we have to use it. So we have to use like in vegetables, we have to prepare a soup. We have to prepare a vegetable stock in the leftover vegetables. So similarly, I have to use the fruits. Like I have to use the fruit. I have to prepare a dessert and
Mm-hmm.
use the fruit in the dessert.
Okay. All right. All right, Anvinder. That was your assessment,
Okay,
and that'll
so
be it for now. You can
okay,
please hang up the call. Thank you so much.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.